time it is. Red Zone Rant, we're live, let's get it. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. CST, bringing the heat. You ready? You ready? Step in the booth, it's a lyrical race. Red Zone Rant, we own the space. Ain't no holding back, turning up the flame. Opinion so hot, chill in your name. Topics that matter, streets on our backs. Spitting truth bombs, no time for acts. In the zone, we're live with the team. Red Zone Rant, it's a passionate dream. Every heartbeat, every tone is supreme. Join the movement, unravel the scheme. In the zone, where we ignite. Every Wednesday night, keeping minds in sight. Red Zone.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Red Zone Rant.
What's good, people?
Wednesday night edition. What's up, fellas?
Uh-oh.
Usually we do the pick'ems, but there ain't
Can't
no.
hear
I
you
mean,
guys.
just one
Hold
game.
on.
One game. Super Bowl. Yeah, he'll be back. Bad connection. Who you got in the Super Bowl? I got the Seahawks. I'm just gonna be.
I kept saying Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, every part of me is personally thinking that when it came to this Patriots team, every part of me keeps thinking they had an easy road to the Super Bowl, to where they could be one of the worst teams ever to win a Super Bowl, or the worst to ever make it there as they are. Like their strength of schedule was one of the easiest when it came to who they matched up against, and sure, they had their moments in the playoffs beating some tough teams with some good defenses, but I'm still not sold on them to be that legit to win it, especially when it comes to the Seahawks.
I mean, not only do I think they'll win outright, I mean, what's up, Greg? By the way, what's up, buddy? But I mean, you're in the division. Don't you want to sit there and ride the Vikings all offseason? Because they had Darnold on their squad, and if he wins the Super Bowl, they could have been them.
You could ride them off when it comes to. You could even ride them off if the Patriots win, given that they got some former Vikings over there too.
Yeah,
I mean, Colin mentioned their center, Bradbury's over there, and even their former receiver, Stephon Diggs, is over there.
Yeah, Diggs.
Yeah, but still, I want Seattle to win, dude. I
think they're gonna win anyway.
I don't think. It was pointed out. I've read where it was pointed out where Drake May's really gotten carried by his defense in the playoffs, because he sucked in the playoffs. If you look at his numbers are shit in the playoffs. So yeah, I was ready to give him kudos after the Houston game, dude, but then they beat Denver in the snow without Bo Nix, and it was only 10-7 before it snowed.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of on the shelf still with New England. And I'm not afraid to say that.
Remember at the beginning of the season, you talked to Viking fans, especially like Sarah. They was like, this is the best decision for us. Moving on, he's not going to do anything in Seattle.
Yeah, he's not going to do anything in Seattle. Chaos was why he won. Blah 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 blah. And he goes.
And then when they got into the playoffs, they're like, he's going to choke. He's going to choke. That's what he did.
He's not going to be all that good. That's what he did with the Vikings, blah, blah, blah. And they failed to realize that the Vikings aren't Seattle's defense. And I'm sorry, dude. When you have a bad game, like Sam Darnold had bad games early in the year, but he had defense, so he was able to pull it off, dude.
I mean, he had 14. He was 14-3, the same as he was with the Vikings. And even in that year with the Vikings, he had an up and down year. Their defense was better. I mean, he had reasons why they were in it. He had better talent, I think, over there too. I mean, well, I don't know. And then Jigba's pretty. Jigba's bad. I would put him up. I don't know. I'd put him
your top receiver, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Would you take Jigba over Justin Jefferson?
That's what I just said. They're probably the same.
That's the question, dude. And no, you know what? No, I think Jackson Smith and Jigba is a better route runner, dude. They were showing him route running against when they were playing Los Angeles, dude. He's a master route runner, dude. He is a master fucking route runner, and he's got a lot in his route tree, dude.
I
So
mean, I think Jefferson's still the better wide receiver. He just had a lack of quarterback talent this year. You know what I mean? So,
dude,
that's not on his fault, but I mean, still, I mean, until you really dethrone him, I would say, the Jig was right up there, top three. Him and CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb, you could throw him in there. I mean, he had a down year. I think what's his name from Detroit? Amon-Ra. And he had a lot of drops too.
Yeah, well, you know what? He deserved a lot of drops, dude.
Well, I mean, I think it's funny. Lion fans were dogging us last year for having the most drops. We had the first and the third most dropped wide receiver. Now this year they got him.
we had the third most drops in the league, dude.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
When it comes to the receivers, you would say, as far as anybody who might have passed Jefferson, might have surpassed him, it's not just in Jigba. You can even say guys like Puka Nacua had definitely surpassed him.
Puka Nacua, man,
yeah, Puka's another level too. That's another guy you can throw in the top.
Another guy.
Yeah.
I mean, the catch radius for these guys is just unbelievable. Just insane what one hand, two hands.
I know Puka's
over their head.
Acrobatic catches, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he runs a good route, but if you just get the ball near him, he can fucking snag it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you get the ball close to him, dude, it's a catch. It's insane, dude. It's insane. Those ones that people like fucking. They showed one with DJ Moore earlier where he just like pulled it into his body, dude. There was no way he should have even caught the ball, dude. But he pulled it into his body after just making a stab at it with one hand, dude. And it's insane, dude.
I mean, did Darnold going to see ghosts? I mean, he could see ghosts. I mean, he hasn't seen him in any of the games he's been in so far. He stepped up. Maybe in the one he was like banged up too, man. He was he only had 120 some yards. I mean, that's all he had for the game. He had 120 yards, and he played with the oblique injury, and I mean, he had to get through that game. He played hurt, so I mean, I don't know.
Got to do it.
Until he's stepping up until he's not,
Yins, what's going on, bro?
What's up, Yinzer?
What's going on?
What's up, Rock?
Yinzer, so Rock.
Hey, where's Rock at, man? Wasn't he supposed to get invited? There he is. Hey, Rock, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, Dave? How are you, buddy?
Oh man, Rock, dude. Oh my God. If you ever come across, do you like doing gummies, bro?
Yeah.
If you ever come across it, look for it. Look for a product called Torch Hulk Gummies. They're 750 Torch Hulk Gummies.
Okay.
They're 750 milligrams a piece.
Damn.
I do, dude. I do one, and I'm off for 12 hours. I'm doing one tomorrow, dude. I can't wait. I wish it was tomorrow because I'd be on it right now, dude.
The Rams game, Darnold was flawless and went toe to toe with Stafford. Yeah,
how long did it take you to come down from that shit, Dave?
It's a 12-hour buzz, dude.
12 hour? Okay.
Yeah. When you go to sleep, still on it, dude. And, dude, oh my God. I love it. It's the best sleep. But you do what?
I do 850.
I do these 750s are it, dude.
I go to the smoke shop and I haven't done it in a while.
That's where I go.
They call these ones snake bites, so it's like eating shrooms. So I pay $6 for a 2-pack.
Oh no, I pay $35 for a bottle of 20, dude.
No, he sells them right in the front in like 2-packs of for $6.
Oh no, I've seen they have the 2-packs, the Hulk gummy, dude. My guy charged me $6, dude.
I gotta get a pot sponsor. 420 sponsor.
I go up there. Like I take both of them. I don't care. Like dude,
I take I take one. It's 750 milligrams. I'm done for 12 hours, dude.
That shit don't
I
even
go
work.
for like 12 hours, and the world's like upside down the whole time.
No, somebody in. It's funny. Somebody was like, "Oh, dude, maybe they're indica," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm a fucking 24/7 indica smoker. Trust me. If these gummies were indica, I would know. They're
Okay.
not. They're sativa. They're sativa gummies.
We've
Who's
got
this?
not football, but
Oh yeah.
what's up?
Well, I'm sorry. Now we can go back to football. I'm sorry.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Who you got for what do you guys got? Who you got for? I think you said you got Seattle, Greg, right? You said I think.
Yeah, look at that roster you got. If you guys get a chance to look at the roster construction, like that Seahawks team is just on point, man. There's just really no holes. Any
No,
team
there's
can use
not.
upgrades anywhere. I get that, but I mean, if you just look from the front seven to that secondary, I mean,
Yeah.
Treek Woolen would be starting for half the teams in the league, and he's barely in there for 50% of the snaps on dime
Well,
packages.
he'll be able to go elsewhere once he comes out of the Super Bowl because he's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
So,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know
he'll
the
be able
interest
to
in him
go
though
anywhere
after
he
this
wants,
Rams
yeah.
game.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
As long as as long as you tell the guy, hey, you can't yell at the other sideline, and if you do it, like it's like a fine in your contract or some shit, dude. Then maybe the guy will calm down. Right into his contract. Sure, it works, dude. I'm sure.
I mean, sure. Don't do that.
Did anybody in the defense make the Pro Bowl? Because I heard the score. I didn't watch it, but I heard the scores like 60-60 or some shit at some point.
I don't know, man. A Bear had an interception in the Pro Bowl, though, dude. I know that.
No, Goff and Shador Sanders threw a pick six. That's kind of cool.
Really?
So
Shador Sanders.
So the defense was contributing to the score. Then I was just curious. I didn't know.
I didn't watch it, to be honest with you, Robert. I mean, you remember when we were kids back in the late 80s, early 90s? So fun to watch. Quarterback challenge. The actual Pro Bowl game was incredible, and it was based on at least mostly merit. So I don't know, it's just a joke now.
It was kind of cool, and you'd get together with your friends to watch it. But now, like me and my stepson were talking about it. He's like, "Oh, dude, do you know when this?" He asked me on Saturday. He's like, "Dude, do you know when the Pro Bowl is?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think it's on Sunday, dude." No, it was on Tuesday, dude. It was on Tuesday. The Pro Bowl is so important now that it's no longer on the weekend. It's on a weekday.
I heard Shaduki Sanders threw 6 interceptions.
Yeah, whatever. He really deserved to be in the Pro Bowl game. I mean, come on. What do you have? Like 1,200 yards?
Do they actually play a game, or do they just play dodgeball?
It's pretty much dodgeball. They're smiling. They're not playing on half the play.
Football.
It's flag football. There's nothing to play. I think they're running in flip flops, even, bro. I don't even know.
Don't forget the 5 Ds of dodgeball: duck, dodge.
Yeah, dodge, duck, dip, and dodge.
5 Ds of dodgeball.
God. Oh, geez.
Was it duck, dip, dodge? Was it duck, dip?
Dodge was in there twice. I know that.
I talked to Isaac, you guys. I really don't find any point in the Pro Bowl anymore, other than the players benefit and their agents benefit from throwing it on the resume in contract negotiations. There's really no point. And look, I'm a Shador Sanders fan. I think the kid might have a future. As far as him getting into the Pro Bowl based off his performance last year, no way, man. He had one really good game against the Titans. And I mean, let's think about that. The Titans. And then just the rest of the games he played was absolute trash. And I'm not bashing the kid. I like him. I want to see him succeed. Lord knows Cleveland fans need him to succeed, but it's just Pro Bowls became a total joke, man. It's garbage.
It's horrible. There's no point in watching it anymore.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't entertain like it used to.
Exactly. Not at all, bro.
I do like the skills competition. Like the skills competition was the best part about the Pro Bowl.
Yes.
Where they had the lifted weight, the lifted weights, the quarterback challenge.
That's cool. That's okay. And like I said, I'd like for them to kind of make a day out of it like they did back in the day with the quarterback challenges.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember, Robert, we were growing up with, Favre, Marino, Elway, all these guys would be throwing the ball as far and as accurate as they could, all these different quarterback challenges. It was cool then. Now it's just, I don't know, man. It's the whole vibe to it. It's weird.
Hey, Greg.
It doesn't feel right.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Now it's on Tuesday.
I mean that should say enough on its own already. I mean, they're losing ratings if it's on a Tuesday.
That says it right there, dude.
Yeah.
One of the premier events from our childhood
Yeah.
has been relegated to a midday.
Yeah. Midday program.
And not even a prime time slot. It's a midday afternoon, dude.
Yeah, catch it on ESPN2.
Catch it on the Ocho in a couple of years.
Ocho.
Dude. I mean,
ESPN Mexico at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Don't they got a Mexican channel? Don't they have a Mexican channel? They show old stuff at 3 o'clock in the morning.
ESPN
Want to make it easily put on the international circuit because it's
ESPN Deportes. I mean, it's sad, dude. It's sad. It's sad when one of your events is relegated to a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
And
What's up, Ron?
I guess
a lot of people blame Sean Taylor for how the Pro Bowl is now because he killed that buffalo. He killed that buffalo punter. Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, dude,
that was big.
No one said just because it's an all-star game you can't play defense, dude. I mean, come on, man. Just because you made the all-star game,
it's supposed to be like the best of the best, right? I mean,
yeah.
Hey,
allegedly.
Allegedly, right?
I'm a defensive tackle that sweats my 340-pound ass off every fucking Sunday. Now, if I want to go out there on at the Pro Bowl, and hey, just because you feel like playing marshmallow football doesn't mean I do.
Yeah.
I heard they got rid of the.
I want to play knock you on your ass football, and if you happen to bleed, oh fucking well, dude.
That's why they took off all the equipment. That's why they took off all the equipment.
I heard NHL got rid of their All-Star game too.
Did they really?
Dude,
yeah, I heard
the NHL All-Star game again.
I heard something they got rid of it because of the Olympics or something.
Oh well, if they let I don't know if they're letting the Olympics. Are they letting the dudes play in the Olympics? I don't know.
That's why last year they did that. They did that foreign nation stuff for hockey.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I mean, the goalies were giving up, goals every other fucking, every other shift, dude. They were giving up a goal, dude. But, and that's got to piss you off if you're a goalie, dude. You got to be like, hey, man, come on, man. My regular season percentage is 97%, but I don't have to see the 5 best fucking goal shooters from the other fucking conference. On the same fucking team coming down in the same fucking rush. That's a bit unfair, dude. I'm sorry, dude. If I'm a goalie, I can see it.
Going for domes now. It's bad enough every team's going for domes now.
Well, why is that bad? I mean, if your country's that good, it got that much talent, then oh well, bro. That's just how it is.
I think that hey,
that's the whole point of the Olympics is to put your best against their best. I mean, hockey. I don't even think where was hockey invented? Not here.
Not.
You know what I'm saying?
Canada. It was born in North America.
Whatever, bro. I'm just saying it's not. It's not like something that.
No, it's definitely not like an American. It's not like
I'm down in Texas, bro. If there's a hockey rink around here, it's like one in like fucking probably.
It's probably
500 miles, bro.
Like one in 150 miles and shit.
Yeah,
You're
it's
like,
not even. I know there's one at the mall. There's one at the mall.
Where's the next one? Where's the next one?
That's the only one I know of around here. Where I grew up, there was a hockey rink everywhere. In every town I lived in.
Dude,
I don't even remember.
And if not, dude, there was fucking. If not, there was a frozen rink set up somewhere during.
Yeah,
the
they
winter.
set up a park somewhere. They usually had a concrete park that they filled with water and let it freeze over. So
and let it freeze up, and you could go out there and.
Yeah.
If you felt like it, you could check your friends into the board.
A lot of hockey games on a basketball court.
I didn't play ice hockey. That wasn't for me, dude. I didn't have the I didn't have the coordination.
We did it for the sheer sport of the knocking the shit out of each other, bro.
I use football and
we play tackle football without helmets and pads.
Bro. Right. Right. Things that nowadays your parents would fucking kill you for.
Run to the Cadillac, make a right, and then I'll hit you.
Yeah, right.
That's how we play.
Dude, run about 15, 20 steps, dude. Fake like you're going right, go left, and I'll hit you with the ball, if you were lucky enough. If I wasn't covering you, if I was covering you, then you were never seeing the fucking
He's
ball.
just trying to get underneath my skin. I'm not even gonna pay attention to that.
It's Ron. It's just Ron, bro. It's just Ron. He's just busting balls, bro.
Yeah, I would say something right now, but he'll be like, "Oh, but the Steelers didn't do this. The Steelers
Hey,
didn't
bro.
do this."
I mean, once you get to hear from Bear fans like once every 7-8 seasons, bro. This is it. This is just one of those years, bro.
I swear, Dave, you're like the only Bears fan I don't have a problem with.
I try to be the Bear fan that no one has a problem with, but occasionally I'm too much of a homer for my own good, and people get a little irritated.
All the Jagoff ones disappeared ever since the Bears lost. Go figure.
Like lately I've been missing a show to do with like the last couple nights. I've been like, man, where's the show down there?
Yeah, it's winding down. I'm about to.
Yeah, no, I mean,
we'll do a little powwow after the Super Bowl's over. But we're gonna take like a little time off, and then we'll be back. We're gonna recharge our battery.
Sabbatical and shit. And be doing a sabbatical.
I've been doing I've been getting a lot of dental surgery lately, so that's why I haven't been around.
Yeah,
and I wish
now that the season's over, I mean, it's basically over for all of us. I mean, we just watching the Seahawks, the Patriots battle it out, and then the Pro Bowl's over, everything's gone, bro. There's no football related stuff left, so we're just gonna.
We're in that limbo.
And here's the kicker of it all. This kind of Super Bowl may not receive a lot of ratings based on.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I don't think anybody's really interested.
Yeah, especially when there's not much of a storyline behind it, or anything entertaining during halftime or such.
Yeah, man. The NFL would have got storylines if it was Packers and Steelers. That would have been storyline.
That would have been good.
Right. You know what? The best. If you were trying to construct it, I tell you what. If you want to try to construct a storyline from this Super Bowl, you could construct it from the Patriots as far as their storyline being the rebirth of that evil empire that Tom Brady once led. Except you got somebody different trying to bring it together.
All right.
Here's the story. Here's the story of this year's Super Bowl. You can watch the Bad Bunny halftime, or your snowflake ass can turn around and watch the fucking Turning Point fucking halftime show. That is the most snowflake ass motherfucking thing ever, dude. You don't like the Super Bowl performers, so you're gonna make your own halftime show.
Sure, a lot of people do that.
No, they don't. Who's done that during the Super Bowl?
The Puppy Bowl. I'd rather watch the Puppy Bowl.
That's the Puppy Bowl, dude. That's not music.
I'd rather watch that than watch that bullshit that we're about to put on there.
Well,
funny thing. Funny thing is, I'll watch a rerun of a far more entertaining halftime show before I watch the one that's trying to come on now.
Yeah,
I never watched halftime show.
Bring back the titties being.
Bring back Janet Jackson's. Bring back Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction.
That's probably the last time I watched it. Super Bowl.
The one with Snoop Dogg and everybody, Dre, that was off. That was cool too, dude. That was off the chain.
The 2022 show. I still watch that to this day.
Chain, bro. They ain't done anything like
that. Funny thing is, I can go a little bit far back to say, I find more entertainment watching Serena Williams crib walk the Kendrick Lamar song before I even listen to Bad Bunny.
Oh my god! You know what? Slightly off schedule. Did you guys happen to look at the dress that Chappelle Roan tried to wear at the Grammys, dude?
Who's Chappelle Roan?
If you haven't, look up Chappelle Roan at the Grammys. You will be absolutely amazed at what she pulled off. It is a super gutsy move to wear a dress like she did. It's super gutsy. It's super brave to wear the dress that she did. And it's incredibly hot. It's incredibly hot. Oh my God.
Damn, she pretty much.
You guys talking about? You guys been talking about this All-Star game, though? I mean, not the All-Star, but the Pro Bowl.
We talked about the Pro Bowl.
That. Yeah, the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, that waste of time. Yeah, we talked about how much of a waste of time that is. Did you?
Yes,
did you
please.
Did you know when the Super Bowl was? Did you know when the Pro Bowl was?
It was like yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was yesterday afternoon. That's how important it is.
Exactly. That month was weak. Nobody even heard about it or knew when it was gonna be. That's the thing. Y'all want to talk about the Super Bowl and when the Super Bowl is gonna be. Well, what about the Pro Bowl? Okay, that's because the Pro Bowl sucks now.
Yeah,
they still should have put it as East versus West. And they should have left it alone to where it's not flag football. Leave it alone and let it be regular football.
Nope, can't do it.
It's too late, man.
It's too late. It's too late.
That's the only reason why nobody hearing about it. That's the only reason why nobody heard about it. They're not putting it out there because the Pro Bowl sucks.
What's up, John?
Stop.
Now did you happen to see what I was talking about? I don't know if did you happen to see Chappelle Roan's dress at the Grammy? If you haven't, look it up.
Grammys anymore.
You know, if it hadn't come across my Facebook feed, I wouldn't have seen it. Kudos to Chappelle Roan. I don't listen to her music, but that dress, oh my God. Oh my God. Help me, Lord. I
wasn't watching the Grammy.
I didn't watch the Grammy. I'm a heavy metal fan. The Grammys don't have heavy metal on. How you doing, John?
I don't know. Did you guys see that Goff threw an interception again yesterday in a Pro Bowl?
One hand, baby. One hand. Not.
That's not unusual. One hand. Baby. One pride, baby.
Mike Vick.
I know the Puppy Bowl. I'm telling you, bro. That's
one pride, bro. One
better
pride.
watch for the halftime show.
One pride.
Man, it was such a beautiful interception, though. I mean, if it was a rival team, if it was the Bears doing it, I still would have been like, damn.
Deshaun Wright had an interception yesterday, dude.
Who cares? They're wearing flip-flops, bro. I can't even take it seriously. That's shorts and flip-flops. I saw the cuts.
You know,
it was like 60 to 60, and I'm like, what? What are they doing?
First of all, you can't have the Pro Bowl the week before the Super Bowl. It doesn't make any sense. The fact that it's flag football, it doesn't make any sense. Make that shit tackle again. Have it like a week, 2 weeks after the Super Bowl, and have it somewhere like in Hawaii where it's actually cool for the players to go down. They bring their wives, their kids. They enjoy the Hawaiian sun. They fuck off for a while. Make sure it's written in the Make sure that it's written in the contract that you cannot fucking hit somebody hard just because you feel like it. What?
Maybe
just stop, bro.
Yeah, or maybe another thing that could make the Pro Bowl more entertaining is, I'm sure some folks may not like this, but do we really want to keep the Pro Bowl going where the fans get to vote who plays in it or not?
No, that's got to be.
Yeah, that's got to go.
That's got to come way off.
That's got to go, dude. If that's going to be some part of the voting, let it be a minuscule amount, like 5% of the voting.
Well, a quarter's fine, but still, what is it? 50% or close to?
It shouldn't be that much. It shouldn't be that much, dude.
Voting for the Cowboys.
No, you got to have ID to vote now or no?
You already have to have ID to vote in Illinois.
They want to know. They want to know who's making those bad decisions. Who's
Exactly.
making those bad decisions?
I think it's fucking corrupt, man. I think yes. I mean, how the hell should Eric fucking get in there? Come on, man.
Yeah, we talked about that, John.
It's just to fill it in, bro. That they couldn't find no one else, and he said he
John.
What?
John.
Yeah.
Fedor Sanders is a god, and you know it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't Caleb Williams supposed to be this fucking MVP fucking
Caleb Williams took the day off, dude.
Day off?
Yeah.
You guys think of throwing interceptions in playoffs or what?
Something like that. He needed time off, man.
Okay.
I wouldn't. If I was him, if I was anybody, I would not play in the Pro Bowl.
No. Even Justin feels like nope. I'm gonna go work on my next year's. I'm working on next year.
I'm gonna go work on the next contract, but I'm gonna get offered by some sorry team for me to be their starting quarterback and
pretty much
1-8 record before they fucking take me off and realize that my 56 yards a game ain't worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Ah.
Fucking. I don't know, man. They're just there's too much changing, too much stuff that used to be good.
Well, when a quarterback comes out and says, "Dude, you're babying the quarterback too much," I mean, granted, Tom Brady, was just as much a baby, but he's the one that said it. And, I'm sorry, dude. He's right, dude. My God, oh my God, I brushed against the QB. That's a sack, dude. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
17th game or not, dude. I don't want to hear about it. So what? It's an extra game. Joe Burrow went, don't hit me. Not touch me. That's my sack record. That's my sack record right there.
You're a quarterback and you need to play football. Something is going to happen to you. You're going to get tackled. You're going to get sacked. You're going to get an interception, a deflected pass. But number one, your linemen, your job to protect you. Those are your brothers. They are supposed to protect you.
There's so many wrinkles in the game nowadays. It's not like when we were younger. When we were younger, man, it was pretty much, here you do a down and out, you do a down and in. You guys do a post. You guys, you do a flag, and now it's just like.
Speaking of all that, I think I'm just now. I'm sure you guys already read up and heard about this, about how Joe Flacco went on a rant talking about how the game of football and got soft today.
Oh, did you? Really? I didn't see that. I'll have to look that up.
Really?
Yeah, Joe Flacco had a rant today about how he feels the game is soft.
Well, that's why he keeps on playing.
He wouldn't be wrong.
I mean,
when anybody needs a quarterback, they call his ass. He's available.
Yeah. What part of his statements is saying about how he says CTE and concussions shouldn't impact the way the game is officiated because players know what they signed up for.
I agree. I agree
with that.
Big time.
There's no amount of safety equipment out there that's going to stop you from getting a concussion if a guy runs in. You guys are running full speed at each other on a kickoff. I mean, you're going to fucking slam into each other. You could get hurt.
Well, that's why there's no more running full speed into each other. That's why you're like 5 yards apart in the middle of the field.
Well, no, that's why they make them wait to run. They make them wait to run so that the guy down there they don't have a head start, like 50-yard head start before they hit the guy.
Right, not anymore. It's not like that. And I'm sorry, dude. That's the other thing. Why even have an onside kick? Seriously, dude. You have to tell the.
Are you kidding? You have to say that after watching what the Packers did in the game.
You have to tell the opposition, hey, dude, we're kicking an onside. How the fuck are onside kicks successful?
Where were you on my
rant?
Have
to tell the other fucking.
It has an 8% chance of being successful because of the way they changed it. 8%, and you guys still
and you might I know, but still, dude, and it's so super rare, dude. And that's what I mean. I mean, at least when you didn't have to tell anybody, it had a certain amount of success to it. Now you have to tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna kick an onside kick probably to your shittiest fucking receiver and hope to God that he fucking fumble finger drops it.
See that, and then one of my things is like he had just brought up how they running full speed at each other. Okay, they do that, and then it's helmet to helmet. Okay, now it's the defensive player fault. I hate that because I coached football and I was a defensive coach, a defensive lineman coach. Okay, why is it always, hey, y'all throwing the flag and it's on the defensive player? Do y'all not see the offensive player doing the same shit? Why is it always on defensive player?
You know what's funny, dude? Peyton wouldn't have lasted now. They'd have flagged him for leading with his helmet, dude.
You're right.
Because every time somebody went to tackle Peyton, he was lowering his helmet, dude. And God,
it sounds like Booker too. It sounds like Booker too.
Yeah, well,
and of
it
course,
sounds like Booker too. Okay, whatever, Charles Martin.
I'm not even joking about that.
Charles Martin, let's back off, Charles Martin. Let's back off, Charles Martin.
Hey, you're even following up with something else Joe Flacco talked about. He mentioned how guys can't even play defense as aggressively because they're getting fined so much money for just normal hits.
My God. Any of the classic defenses that you talk about nowadays, like the 2000, even the 2000 Ravens wouldn't have been able to fucking survive nowadays with the way the fucking defenses are called, dude. And they were a great defense, and they were, you can't do nothing. I'm sorry. Actually, the wide receiver, the offensive pass, defensive pass interference, that's getting a lot of scrutiny lately. But as a defender, dude, if I look back, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm fucking you grabbing my arm and everything. I'm grabbing yours back, dude. As long as I'm looking back at that ball, dude, you can't fuck with my arm. You can't pull my arm down. What the fuck are you doing, dude? That I like.
Yeah,
that I like.
You know how back in the day, it was a lot of wrestlers that would turn into football players. The things they would do, they would get fined for, and they would get in trouble now what they would do.
You know what pisses me off, dude? And if you look back in the day at it, dude, Michael Irvin was the push-off master, dude. Every fucking dude, as soon as he was making his break and he was pushing the fucking defender off, dude.
They had different rules back.
Oh my God!
Now you can't touch a guy after 5 yards. I mean, how?
What I don't like is when the quarterbacks get slapped in the head. The quarterbacks get slapped in the head. I mean, it's like, come on, man, you get a play for that.
Linemen used to be able to slap.
I mean, it's funny. When you're blatant about it, that's one thing, dude. But incidental contact. There's a lot of incidental contact, dude.
Bro, don't get me wrong. Some of the rules, like the spearing rule, I mean, you don't need to lead with the crown of your helmet. I mean, first of all, you're risking your own neck, but at the same time, you're hurting someone else, man. And
I don't think that players, they don't try to. It's just an instant. It's reaction how they're going to hit. They kind of. I don't know.
It's so funny.
I think they try to get the shoulder in there, but it's actually they're spearing with their head. But they're trying to get the shoulder more. But
when you're told as a defender, oh, you can't lead with your helmet. Okay, well now I'm fucking dropping down to my shoulder. If you're the offensive player and you're dropping down so that my helmet hits your helmet. Dude, I'm trying to hit you lower, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you trying to get me kicked out of the game? Because I'm trying to hit you lower, like the rules say.
And you've seen a lot of corners lately getting out of shoulder injuries and stuff,
Man.
And this is me being a defensive coach. This is what happens. You have one player that goes wrap up, lower body, and then you have another player coming to make this hit at the top. So then when you have the running back, the receiver or whatever, drop to the floor or dodge or whatever, his upper body or something, or it's not even that, but then he brings his helmet down. What is it? Helmet to helmet, but it's on the defensive player.
I don't know. Just play football. You get hurt, you get hurt. Play fucking doesn't matter.
Well, that's
I want to see.
done
I want
better,
to see.
dude.
I want these guys to go be bloody and everything when they get back in that fucking locker room.
But it does matter. They're making 6 figures a game, dude.
Yeah, for to be our entertainment. Our entertainment is to watch them get punished. Punish them. You know what I mean?
I mean,
they got the best from the best fucking insurances. Fucking, they get paid millions. Fucking,
they do get paid
earn
millions.
it. Earn it.
Earn it.
Get beat up. Get beat up.
They do every day, dude. They do every day. I'm sorry. What job requires me to be in the building at 6 o'clock, not leave the building until 6 o'clock, and then do and in between there, I have to go do this charity appearance here. I have to go do this.
And they shouldn't charge. They shouldn't charge $150 a ticket to go watch their fucking team be played. I mean,
no, there's no way that you know what the biggest scam about tickets are, and tickets tickets probably cost like $20-$25, dude. But then you gotta pay a fee to get your ticket printed. Now I'm sorry. I just bought the ticket. Why do I have to pay to have you print it? It should be already printed. Okay, I shouldn't have to pay for that. You pay for parking. What the fuck is that? What is that bullshit? Why do I have to pay for parking when you're already going to charge me at the fucking line?
Bro, it's how it's set up. I mean, you can't buy. You don't buy a beer.
I know, dude. I know, dude. I'm just saying, man.
So they can charge you
no. Oh God, no. I understand, dude. It's why I stopped going to concerts.
That's how they make the money, bro. That's the only way they can do it.
Dude, and it's so outrageous. I don't know what it's like in Dallas or wherever you go to concerts at, dude. But you go to an outdoor show in Chicago, dude, and it's fucking $25 a fucking beer that out in the street you'd pay $3 for. Now, I'm sorry. How the fuck do you mark up $21, dude?
That's funny. You like, hey, let's go get a 6-pack, guys. Let's go.
Let's go get a 6-pack. Let's go get a 6-pack after the fucking game, literally, dude. I mean,
let's go get a 6-pack.
I mean, that's why they're so. That's why.
Hey, Ron, if you want to come on in.
Ron, I don't understand how you don't get it. We dropped the link so anybody can join, bro.
Yeah, anybody can join,
dude. We do want you to join.
If you're racist, if you get out of line, I'll just kick you out. But if you, bro,
it's not a big deal. If you want to get in, I mean, it's 42-11. Come on, man, get in here.
Don't be racist and
don't give us that excuse. Don't give us that excuse that you can't get in, dude.
But gentlemen, I was about to say, if there's anything else we can speak about as how we feel about some more of these hirings that have taken place, like the Jets got a new offensive coordinator in Frank Reich.
Really? Wow.
I heard he went to the Colts, dude.
Wow.
I heard he went back to the Colts. Reich went to the Jets.
Talking about Frank Reich. He got hired by the Jets as their new OC.
Wow. Robert Saleh making a good move, dude. That's a real good move for Robert Saleh, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then
Robert Saleh, he's the fucking coach.
No, it's Aaron Glenn from the Detroit Lions.
No, Robert Saleh got hired by the Jets, dude.
No, if I recall,
they fired Aaron Glenn.
Robert Saleh I'm sorry, not the Jets, the Titans.
I'm
about to say. And when you speak of the Titans, they got a new defensive coordinator in Gus Bradley.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, I need to pick up some people.
Wow.
And
where did Michael LaFleur go to? He's a coach for somewhere.
Michael LaFleur went to Arizona.
Arizona, that's what it was.
Yep. Yeah. And I was about to get to Arizona. I was about to get to Arizona too. That they got a new hire today as well. That they got a new offensive coordinator in Nathaniel Hackett.
Oh my God!
That's right. Yeah.
And no, where did Matt Nagy go to the Jets? Is that what I saw?
No, Matt Nagy is with the Giants as their new OC.
Oh,
yeah, the Giants. Yeah.
That makes me question John Harbaugh. That really makes me question John Harbaugh, dude.
It doesn't make me question anything until we see what happens. We'll see.
Really, Matt Nagy sucks, dude.
I didn't never say it was good. Trust me.
Well, that's good.
I never said that.
Yeah.
I just said you don't know this. You don't know. I mean, who calls the plays? Does Harbaugh calls the offense, or is you know what I'm saying? Nagy was a glorified. He was a glorified OC in Kansas City. Andy Reid called the fucking offense.
Yeah.
That's you know, personally, when I think of all these hires, I usually say to myself, if there's somebody coming in as a coach, as a head coach, and they are currently in that position for the first time, they need to have veteran coordinators, leaders accompany them.
Veteran experience.
That is a good point, A-Dub. Because I mean, even look at what Ben Johnson came with, dude. Ben Johnson, his defensive coordinator was Dennis Allen. Granted, his offensive coordinator was Declan Doyle, who didn't really do much in Chicago, but it's not a big loss for us. And then
Bieniemy, he's the new OC, and
Bieniemy's the OC in Kansas City. He's actually going to do something in Kansas City because he'll work with their running back, whoever their running backs may be. Yeah, Matt. Oh God, Matt Nagy's going to. Dude, I feel so sorry for Jackson Dart. I mean, and then Mike LaFleur down in Arizona. And I was talking about him. I was talking about him on one of the shows the other day about why he wasn't getting hired and why he wasn't getting looked at. So
you got a bunch of new coaches too, didn't you? A whole bunch of ex-Packer coaches, bro. Didn't you guys get?
Yeah, we got the Pittsburgh fucking Packers going on.
The Pittsburgh Steel Packers.
The Pittsburgh Green Bay connection, man. Here we go.
Holy shit, bro.
The Pittsburgh Green Bay connection.
It better work.
It better work. He's like, it better work.
It better fucking work.
Yeah, I like to think some Steelers fans are pretty much hoping that Mike McCarthy is a bridge coach for somebody younger to develop and
man.
For.
Yeah, he could be a bridge coach for like the next Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
He is the bridge. He ain't no bridge coach. He is the bridge.
He is the bridge.
Yeah, he's the whole bridge. Yeah, he's the whole bridge.
Yeah, and speaking of bridges, when it comes to Mike LaFleur, I think his best chance of succeeding with the Cardinals is a matter of you may want to hope that Kyler Murray only stays for one more year as a bridge QB, and maybe we'll see how good of a coach he is when he gets his own quarterback over there in Arizona.
That's another rumor that the schools were interested in Kyler Murray.
It's just funny.
Kyler Murray's 5'10" standing on a 3-foot ladder.
Right? He's a hobbit.
He could throw that ball and he quit.
Well, bro, he was a terrible. I mean, you guys heard the stories, right? They would send him home tape. They knew he wasn't watching tape. They would send home tape that had like messages on it, and they'd ask him about it. He never saw it. He never watched the tape.
Yeah.
He never watched the tape, bro.
That was DeMarcus Russell too, wasn't it?
Probably. There was a lot of guys. I mean, that's why Shedeur Sanders probably did the same thing. That's why he fell so far in the draft. Bro.
And here's something that's funny that I find sad about Kyler Murray. Well, you know that his QB coach used to be a Packers QB coach when he first came in the league. Like Kyler Murray learned from Tom Clemens, the same guy who taught Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Reason for his greatness, right there.
What if Mike LaFleur unlocks Kyler Murray?
It just proves Kyler Murray's not a good student. There's a lot of guys that don't know how to study. They don't know how to study. They don't know how to learn.
Here's my thing.
Kyler Murray, dude.
You know what is going to happen? Kyler Murray's out the door, and Malik Willis is going to the fucking Arizona Cardinals.
There you go. That could be a possibility.
I'm saying he either has that option or, like I said, I think you'll see the I say Mike LaFleur might see his best when he gets his own QB over there. Like he could just let Kyler Murray stay for one more year, play out his contract as a bridge, and once he gets his own quarterback, he'll actually show how capable of a coach he is. Like
No
the
way,
first
dude.
like the first thing you got to think about is that he is in the toughest division in the NFL when it comes to the NFC West.
He's gonna get Malik Willis.
Like everybody in that division with him is a playoff team. So
Mike LaFleur is gonna sell him on
the best you can hope for when you're coaching the Cardinals is you want to rack up a certain number of wins that says you're improving.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you guys? Your coach is in Detroit, Greg.
The offensive coordinator that we got?
Yeah, you guys got.
They got two of them.
A lot of guys are really not happy. A lot of fans are not happy.
Well, to be honest with you, so my whole breakdown, it might take a minute, give me a second, guys, with Drew Petzing is he has made Trey McBride undeniably the best tight end in the game in terms of production. I don't want to hear about Colton Loveland. I don't even want to hear about Brock Bowers, much less Sam Laporta or Tucker Kraft. It's Trey McBride, maybe Tucker, and then everyone else is a couple tiers beneath him.
Yeah, Trey McBride is a beast of his own, bro. You're right.
Yeah, Trey McBride's on his own level. And it's no offense to any, we all have good tight ends in this division, but it's no offense to anybody. It's Trey McBride, and that's it. That's it, you guys.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what he can do with Sam Laporta. When he had a healthy running game with James Conner, they had a couple back-to-back seasons of top 10 rushing offenses. I think it's a little bit better with Monty and Gibbs than it was with Connor and then, newly drafted from a couple of years back, Trey Benson, who couldn't stay healthy. Last year, the running game fell off. Now, do I have my worries about Petzing? Absolutely, man. Marvin Harrison Jr., what is going on? Why can't this guy get involved? On the flip side, Michael Wilson had a breakout year last season. So I know that we could spread the ball around and stuff, but it was a very different dynamic with Arizona last year because they were playing from behind a lot last year. If you look at some of those stats that Darian was talking about, man, you had Jacoby Brissett throwing the ball 57 times last year in one game? Incredible. You just don't see that in today's game.
For me right now, for your offensive coordinator, to me, that's not really a big concern for me for the Lions. Yeah. As more as the offensive line, because I think you guys got enough talent right there where any decent offensive coordinator can fucking actually make that work because you got enough good players.
I agree with you,
your offensive line.
I agree with you. It starts with the O-line, specifically our interior O-line. So as we get farther and farther from the years of the Lions truly contending, you're starting to see more and more holes kind of open up. We got Taylor Decker, who's been a staple, a very good left tackle for the majority of his career, kind of showed some decline last year. And he went out this year saying that he's quite potentially contemplating retirement. If he retires, left tackle is a tough position to fill. I do look for the Lions to move Penei Sewell to left tackle, which he played in college, which he played his opening game as a rookie against Joey Bosa, did very well over, almost 25 snaps against Joey Bosa. And this is prime Joey Bosa, you guys. Or Nick Bosa, against the Niners. Only gave up one pressure. So if we could move him over there, maybe get a right tackle a little cheaper or through the draft, I'm okay. But like John hit the nail on the head there, it's our interior O-line play. Tate Rutledge, rookie woes, kind of his first season, but he really put it together towards the end. It's our left guard and our center play, specifically our center play, that was so detrimental to us last year, you guys. And Packers fans, I know you feel me on this. I know you guys went through some center changes last year too. Center is such a key position. I mean, a lot of people just think of it, just snap the ball and then kind of block. Like, no, man, there's so much that goes into that. That affects your entire offense.
Every team in the North had a new center starting last year.
Yeah.
That was the only one that panned out was the Bears. The only one that panned out was the Bears.
Exactly.
Dahlman did great.
Dahlman did great. Yeah.
So it starts there, and we all know Goff's limitations in here, you guys. The dude has the mobility of a wounded giraffe. So if you cannot stop pressure for coming straight up the middle at him, you're done. That's done for Goff, and we saw it in a lot of games this year. Statistics aside, a lot of Goff truthers will say, well, look at the stats. They haven't changed much since Ben Johnson. Well, we were down in some games, and we often had to throw the ball a lot too. So we do need a new center, whether we address it via free agency or through the draft. I've got to be honest with you guys. This 2026 draft is overall just not very good. It's pretty top heavy at a lot of positions. So I don't know. I think we could see a lot more teams this year, you guys, more active in free agency than they normally are. So
I agree. One thing I want to bring up to Packer fans is I seen one thing online, and they were talking about a trade should be made with Arizona because I want to bring y'all brought up Arizona, but they said trade should be made for Arizona for Buda Baker and saying we need a safety, and so they'll say, "Oh, we should trade for Buda Baker." And I'm like, "Well, we do have Mike Evans," and I'm like, I don't know about that because Buda Baker is gonna want money, and I'm like,
But
I don't think we could do that.
but my take on that is when it comes to where Arizona is right now, the potential wisdom for them right now is they should want to start over and build around certain younger guys. Like you Trey McBride, Michael Wilson, those are pieces for your offense that's worth keeping. And I'm thinking Buda Baker is reaching that critical point in his career to where Arizona might feel more comfortable wanting to move off him and start building with younger pieces on defense.
Agreed. Well put, Darian. 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Arizona's got a running back issue too. They had a revolving door on that offensive of running backs this year.
What happened was it was a matter of guys getting hurt. Like they had running backs that could work for them. It was just some of them guys couldn't keep themselves healthy. They just got hurt at a bad time.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the game, man. Injuries, getting hit.
But
like
I said, one could say
Arizona
is well off just pressing the reset button and just revamp a few areas on their team, so they'll be more competitive. Because like I said and told you, everybody in their division is a playoff team. I mean, San Fran, they may be the face of infirmary because they have so many guys on the injury list, but that team can still make the playoffs with the pieces that they got.
Maybe Arizona offers Malik Willis $330 million to over 5 years, dude.
I saw that Malik got maybe it was bullshit. He got an offer from Arizona, or the New York Jets to go play there. The same one they gave to Fields.
That's insane,
similar money, same thing to get him to go play there.
I think Willis is going to sit back and he's going to take his time.
He's going to get offers. He's going to get offers.
He ain't going to first team. He wants a good team around him. He deserves it. Go to Jets. It's fucking go to die. Just think go to Bears.
When you go to die, don't go there.
Yeah, go take the Bears.
Caleb Williams is going to be just fine, dude. You'd be amazed.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you had a good first year with your new coach, and he made your quarterback better, and I think you guys are trending in the right direction. I don't know that it's
we had a great first year. I like Ben Johnson's attitude, though. I like Ben Johnson's attitude when they said, "Hey, what can you build off of?" And Ben Johnson said, "Build off of? No, we're back at square one. We're starting all over again."
Well, he's
last year
right.
don't mean shit, and he's right about that. That's the attitude to have, dude.
Yeah, you're probably not going to have your fluke lucky season. I mean, now you got to earn it now.
Well, he just
John, you're not going to have that fluke lucky.
No matter what it was,
no
matter what it was, it's hard to recreate a season. You always want to do better. You want to do better than. If you got 11 wins, okay, you're expecting to do better, right? 12, 13, right?
Jump back to 12, 13 wins,
That's progression, bro. That's
only natural.
Yeah.
It's only natural. And the
Lions fucking expected to fucking be first again in the division, and they're not. They
were
first to worst.
Hey, John.
It's a takes, man.
Hey, John, you know what? You haven't been in first since 2021, dude.
Yeah, that's fine. We've been there the most, though.
Yeah, but you haven't been there in the last 4 years. You're just
keeping it warm for us. That's all. See, we don't need.
Okay,
The main thing is getting the playoffs there. Consistently getting the playoffs. Not once every 10 years. Not once every 10 years.
You guys been first 7 years, 8 years, right?
Yeah, it was 7 years.
When's the last time you won a playoff game?
Years, dude.
2010.
This year.
Well, did he decide that 2010?
This year.
All right. Well, anyway, we're at the end of the show, fellas. We got to say goodbye. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.